Hello, Rotarians and guests. Come on in. Welcome to the Rotary Club of San Jose. Folks, we're getting started. Welcome to the Rotary Club of San Jose and meeting number 5,527. Welcome to everyone. One last time, One last time, my name's Matt Breaker, and I've had an absolute honor and privilege leading our club this past year. I'm looking forward to a great show today. So I want to start things off, as we always do, with saying some thank yous. First, we're going to say thank you to today's greeting line, which was the past presidents, led by past President Karen Philbrook. Yeah, show some love to those folks. Full service. We had a terrific pre-show reception, and as always, Bert George, where is Bert George in the house somewhere? There he is. Bert, that's just so wonderful. Thank you so much. Wine, champagne. If you haven't noticed, folks, we're ready to get party and have a good time here. So get after it. So thank you, Bert. Also, I want to let everyone know that. At the end of the meeting, we've had a generous gift to the Rotary Club of some really nice bottles of wine that are going to be handed out as you exit to folks as they exit the building. So please check out the bar on your way out and grab yourself a little gift for that. And thank you to Bert and our generous benefactor for that. Yes, absolutely. Our traveling mics today are Jeannie Lazzarini and Lynn Burley. Where is Jeannie? Right, and Lynn right over there. Jeannie, you were introduced to the club last week, but yes, here we are again. Tell us who your sponsor is. We're all on the edge of our seat wondering.
Hello, everybody, again. I guess I did such a great job last Wednesday, you asked me to do this again. So my sponsor is Mark Lazzarini. I kind of remember who he is. No, he's my husband.
Yes, he has sponsored you and your son, so
and our
fabulous.
son, Daniel, is a Red Badger, too. Yes.
Terrific. And Lynn Burley is over there today. Lynn Burley, who's your sponsor? Say it loud, say it clear.
My sponsor is the fantastic, fabulous Matt Breaker.
That's the way we like it. Okay. Lynn works at the DA's law. We have a high prosecution quotient here today, just so you know. So this might be the safest place to be. Okay. Do I need to ring the bell again, past President Heather? It seems kind of loud. I think we're trying to get going here, folks. Okay. Next up are guest introductions. Good news. We have lots of guests in the house. Flip side of that is that means we don't necessarily have time for the individual guest introductions, so apologies for that, but celebrate the good news that we have many guests here. But with that said, I do want to recognize certain dignitaries that are in the room today. First off, the fabulous Sid Breaker is right over here. Yes. Also have Audrey and my parents, Marty and Jackie Breaker, in the front row. And we've got with dignitaries, the big dog is in the line. District Attorney Jeff Rosen is somewhere over there. Yes. Okay, and with that, I really do appreciate everyone who brings guests. So Rotarians with guests, please stand up so we can give you a nice, warm Rotary welcome. All the guests take a nice stand so we can do that. Kelly Meeker, it's time to stand. You're a guest. Come on now. So thank you. Okay. Couple things before we get going. First off, as everyone knows, every year there is a Valley of Hearts Delight, wonderful dinner over at History Park where we honor great members of our community. It's always a great event. And lo and behold, look who's being honored this year on October 8th. Our very own past President Brian Adams, who's in the house over there. Fabulous, so well-deserved. Mark your calendars, folks. October 8th. I went last year when we honored Carl and Marianne Salas. It's always a wonderful evening. It's outdoors at History Park. Food, drinks, celebrating community, right up Rotary's alley. So, past President Brian, well-deserved. Look forward to celebrating with you. Folks, get your tickets. It'd be great to have a nice Rotary turnout for that. Okay, we're going to get on to some business here. So today is about Is about, in the beginning, we're going to say thank you and show some gratitude to people who have served our club this past year. And we're going to start off by recognizing some folks from the foundation board. So please give a nice warm welcome to our outgoing foundation board president, Audrey Fox. You know the song, folks. I Am Woman by Helen Reddy. A bit of an anthem for Audrey. Not a bit of, an anthem. Before you take it away, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to you for your leadership for the club as the foundation president for the past 2 years. You were phenomenal. What I'm really proud of, and the whole board is proud of, is that this past year we partnered together and we identified 6 what we call signature committees within the club that have maximum impact, and then the foundation board went out and increased the funding to those committees to increase their impact in the community. Wonderful accomplishment doing that. Also, under your leadership, we really increased the amount of money that we're giving out in our grants each year. So just a fabulous year, and as I mentioned before, a great partnership. Really enjoyed working with you. And I've got for you a bottle of nice bourbon here. That's what she's sipping while she looks after our money, folks. So take it away, Audrey Fox. There you go.
Thank you so much, President Matt. And boy, I did not know that bourbon was coming. Thank you. As we close out this Rotary year, we have 5 members of our foundation board who are completing their terms, and we would like to recognize them and thank them for their service. When I call your name, if you're here, please come up so we can present you with a lovely bottle of wine. First is Christine Burrows. Christine has, go ahead, let's clap. Christine has served 3 consecutive terms on the foundation board for a total of 6 years. She's one of our most engaged trustees, and we have greatly benefited from her nonprofit expertise. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. Next is Jaime Chavez. Jaime has served on the foundation board for 3 years. Jaime, we've benefited from your banking expertise and all of your thoughtful insights. You will be missed. Thank you, Jaime. Next is Alfreda Egan, who I believe happens to be in Ghana at the moment. Alfreda has served on the foundation board for 3 years and has led our recognition efforts. She did an outstanding job reestablishing consistent recognition practices for our club. Thank you, Alfreda. And next is Janica Clem. Janica has served on the foundation board for 2 years and played a key role in moving assets to a sweeps account with a very strong return for us, and we thank you, Janica. And finally, oops, I'm supposed to change the slides. There we go. Is Scott Payne. Scott has served on the foundation board for 4 years and as vice president of grants when we first increased our community grant making to $200,000. Thank you, Scott. Now let's welcome our new trustees to the board. Please stand when I call your name. Tom Bondi, Terry Chapman, Mike Fulton, Dave Pete, Mike Fulton, sorry about that. It's supposed to say Mitch, sorry. It's right in front of me. It's my notes that are wrong. Mitch Fulton.
Mitch is here, I saw Mitch, there he is. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Dave Peterson, there's Dave. And Sarah Janigan. We are thrilled to have each of you joining the foundation board and look forward to your expertise, your energy, and the perspective that you will bring. And now it is my pleasure, get the right button there. Oops. Now it's my pleasure to welcome our incoming foundation board president, Steve Prouty. And there he is. Steve is an outstanding trustee on the foundation board and just an all-around phenomenal Rotarian. I know the foundation will be in excellent hands under his leadership. And here is your foundation board for the coming year. Please stand if you're here.
Let's hear it for the foundation board.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Audrey Fox.
I'll take my bourbon.
Yeah, take your bourbon. Get after that. Keep an eye on her. Okay. We also want to do some thank yous to the club board. First up, these are outgoing board members. First up, we have Bonnie Bamberg. Is Bonnie in the house or no? Yes, she is. Bonnie, come on up and get your bottle of wine. Bonnie is a long-term member of our club, and you provided great historical knowledge at the meetings and a much-needed and much valued common sense approach to things that we brought up. So thank you so much. We'll get you this bottle as you come make your way up here. Sarah Klisch. Sarah Klisch is not here today, but Sarah was spotlighted earlier this year, you may remember. Sarah is just a phenomenal Rotarian, does it all. She's off at a spa, I think in Mexico, living large, so we should all be there. But she was a fabulous member of the board. Here you go. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. And thank you to Sarah Klisch for her leadership. She along with Karen Fox, who I'm about to mention, helped create a new system for committee leaders to save their documents and get them all together so we can pass on to the next leadership so that everyone's not reinventing the wheel. And as I mentioned, we also have Karen Fox, who's been fabulous leading co-chairing our membership committee and played a role in that, also helped with our revision of the bylaws. So yes, thank you, Karen Fox. It's a heavy bottle, but you'll enjoy it. Okay, I guess we're getting some pictures. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I think Arthur Jew is in the house. Is Arthur? Yes, come on down, Arthur. Arthur served on the board for 3 years, sponsored new members this year. He's been active on the program committee, bringing in speakers. So, Arthur, thank you so much for your participation and help with our leadership of the club. Yes. Yes, we're good. All right. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Darren Sparks. Is Darren in the house? I think I saw Darren somewhere. Yes, Darren. Darren served as treasurer for the club for 3 years. 6 years, oh my God, yes. I'm not sure who's happier, him or Sid Breaker, but great job. Very important role keeping us on track, on budget. So Darren, thank you so much for your participation and leadership in the club. Darren Sparks, folks. Yes, all right, appreciate that. Let's get a photo. Look at that. Okay, and we've got some new board members, of course. Tracy Adams is in the house. He's the new treasurer. Tracy, stand up if you would. Yeah, give it up for Tracy. The fabulous Stephanie Belansky-Fair, head of our Lee Weimers committee. Terrific, Stephanie. Jeff Faulkner, key member of CHC, right over here. That's the Culinary and Hospitality Committee. We've also got our favorite Van Halen fan, Megan Fluke, in the house right over here. And Bill Schroe is also from the Greeting Committee. Thank you so much, Bill. And of course, next year taking the helm is the wonderful Tim Gill. Where is Tim? Right over here. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, so let's take a look at next year's board. There they are, folks. We're in good hands. Take a look at that group. Okay. I thought we should do one more Rotary Spotlight this year. For our guests and folks who haven't been here in a while, one of the things we've been doing consistent with our Showtime theme is we've been shining the Rotary Spotlight on Rotarians. Why? Because our club is filled with fabulous Rotarians who are doing great things, but they don't seek the spotlight. They're seldom up here at the podium, but they're just doing great things in the name of Rotary. So I think we need to get to know one other fabulous member of our club today. it's time to cue the music, folks. Are you ready? Born and raised in Alexandria, Virginia, she moved to California at age 13 and attended school in Belmont, and then came to San Jose to attend San Jose State University. Go Spartans! A lover of local politics, after graduation she became an aide to County Supervisor Suzanne Wilson. There, a young local Metro reporter saw an opportunity to develop a news source, but he quickly realized she was far too loyal for that, so he wisely changed course. They were married, Scott Harold and Sarah Janigan, in 1980. Together, they raised 4 fabulous children in San Jose, and now are grandparents to 9 wonderful grandchildren. Her commitment to service has never wavered. She has served as president of the YWCA in Silicon Valley and the San Jose Public Library Foundation. She is active in her church and led the YWCA's board during the planning and construction of their building on 3rd Street. She volunteers at a thrift store in Willow Glen. She is an avid swimmer, a voracious reader, and plays a mean game of Mahjong. She joined our club in 2014. She's been active on service to seniors and the Unhoused Committee. She's chaired our Gala Committee. She's currently the co-chair of the Washington School. She serves on the club board, and next year she will serve on the foundation board. She loves her family, she loves service to the community, and you can be damn sure she loves Rotary. Sarah Janigan! Come on! Sarah, you're just everything that's great about our club. You're just so about service above self. You're a delight to be with. I've gotten to know you much better in the last 2 years. You're just wonderful. You embody everything that's great about our club. So thank you for your wonderful service. And yeah, so terrific. Absolutely. Okay. We've got some announcements. A lot of laughter in the front row here. We got the Rose, White, and Blue Parade on July 4th. I hope you're going to be there marching with Tim Gill, President Tim Gill at that time. I'll be there. It's always a fabulous event. Get out there and participate in that. Afterwards, the fabulous Sarah Janigan is inviting folks to her home right near where the parade ends for some treats and refreshments. So I hope to see everyone there for that. And later that night is the celebrating the 4th of July on the VIP deck at the San Jose Giants. With the fireworks. It's going to be a wonderful night, so I encourage folks to sign up. There's the QR code if you want to do that to sign up and attend that. And folks, now it's time for the main event. The curtains are happening. Before we bring up the chair of our, that is courtesy of Dan Orloff. He had some fun. It's Dan in the house here today. A little fun with that, so I thought I'd share that with everybody. Before we turn it over to Jason Stein, just a word about Jason Stein, folks. Jason Stein is the chair of the Debunking Committee. He's done that for 3 years. He is a long-term Rotarian. He's just a fabulous Rotarian in every sense of the word. He has served on the club board. He now serves on the foundation board. He's on executive chefs. He's shown great leadership, and I know he's had a lot of fun this year, and we've been giving out challenge coins to our fabulous Rotarians. I've got one for Jason Stein, which I'll hand deliver in a moment, and with that, we are going to turn it over to him for the debunking. Okay, show some love to Jason. Okay, you're my guy.
First of all, that coin will buy you nothing. I have a few things traditionally to set him up to be comfortable. You look comfortable already, but we've got more to do to make you even more comfortable. So, I understand you love Coke.
Oh, there you go.
Coke. Here, just in case your wrist is bothering you. And then he's got a sweet tooth, so we got a couple of Reese's peanut butter cups. But then it's really about making you comfortable. So I have your home blanket just for you. Tuck you in.
I'm not falling for it, folks. I'm not falling for it.
Well, and then of course, nothing would go without the hat. And so we have the hat for you. All right, so now we can let the debunking begin. All right, this is my third and final year as a debunking chair, and during that time, Matt, you are definitely my favorite male president. I feel like you and I have a lot of things in common. We're follically challenged. We love good music, although I'm much more into classic rock. We both have great legal minds. That's an inside joke because I'm not a lawyer. We both love pickleball. And most importantly, we both happen to be Jewish. In fact, Matt may have been the first Rotary president in club history to increase the Yiddish usage by 500%.
Yes, I'm Jewish, so Carl, anything you need to know about what a mensch means, I'm your man. Yom Kippur starts tonight, so if you're celebrating that holiday like I am, that's where we atone for our sins. It's Passover tonight, folks, so those of you who are celebrating Passover, happy Passover. At 5, you go to the board, you drink some wine, you hang out, you schmooze, you kibitz. Friendly gossip in Yiddish, that's what that means. Saw your mother over there cavelling. Cavelling means basking with pride.
It's been a challenging couple of years in the Jewish community, but here in Rotary, we've done pretty well. Our current president, Jewish. Our past president, Heather, Jewish. Our current president, outgoing president for the foundation, where's Audrey? Jewish. And you guessed it, I messed that up. As my fellow tribesman would say, Mel Brooks, sometimes it's good to be Jewish. When you're the debunking chair, you really don't pay attention to the real content in the meetings. The only thing I really do is look for what's funny.
Our very own San Jose or Santa Clara County, nothing gory.
In 2004, a guy named Brian Rossiter lost the tip of his finger. He was working in a hydraulic lift on the back of a truck. A human finger, if it was boiled in chili for 8 or 9 hours or whatever, then if it had happened, all of us would have eaten it.
Unfortunately, her ex-husband suffocated to death because of duct tape that had been wrapped around his head and face.
What you're seeing here is the same stairs, but they've been processed with a chemical called luminol. It makes blood glow in the dark. Again, we sprayed some luminol. That chair looks like maybe it was near some blood. Lots of blood. The wall was covered with blood.
Really incredible. We heard over the course of the year forks being dropped left and right, plates pushed away. I overheard Rotarians saying, I've just lost my appetite, and why is he putting us through this during lunch? And then there was Matt's campaign to start our meetings earlier and earlier throughout the year.
If we could get everyone to sort of settle down and take a seat. The lunch line is causing trouble. Folks, let's settle down. Welcome to the Rotary Club of San Jose. Folks in the food line, if we could redirect your attention over here so we can get things started. We're trying.
Demanding the food line to be quiet at a social club. That's commitment. Matt, you've proven yourself to be a true mensch. an honorable and decent person, a Yiddisher Cup, someone who's smart, quick-witted, and always thinking 3 steps ahead. And perhaps most importantly, a real macher, a person who gets things done, which in Rotary terms means someone who actually volunteers and follows through. And with that, let's begin with the evidence against you. Let's first hear from Matt's big sister, Audrey Fox, as she reveals some little-known facts about her beloved little brother. Oopsie.
She rides in the front seat. She's my older sister. She knows her power.
That was a good choice. Carly Simon, if you didn't recognize. As President Matt's sister, I've had a front row seat to all the decades leading up to his presidency. And so have you, Mom and Dad. So fun to have you here. It turns out many of the themes from his Rotary year didn't just appear, they've been in development for a very long time. Some people discover Rotary later in life. Clearly, Matt's been preparing since 3rd grade. Isn't he? He's a cute kid. Even as a child, Matt was preparing to use his superpowers for good and for rehearsing future presidential photo ops. Some kids just want to be superheroes. Matt wanted to be a superhero with a board and fighting powers. While other kids played pretend, Matt was already developing his passion for true crime. If we had a video, you'd hear him walking around the house, probably pointing at me, "Lock her up." Today, we know Matt as an engaging and riveting speaker. But as the next photo proves, greatness takes time. This is Matt delivering the graduation speech at our high school, as student body president. And as you can see, the band was absolutely captivated. And finally, long before this year's theme, Matt was preparing to shout "Showtime" with confidence and flair. This was taken in our parents' family room in high school. Some people peak in high school. Matt was just rehearsing. All jokes aside, what you've seen this year is exactly who Matt has always been: dedicated, thoughtful, enthusiastic, and deeply committed to the people around him. Congratulations, President Matt, on a terrific year.
And now, the modern-day Sonny and Cher, past President Heather, and her magical boy toy, Jay.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Oh, Matt, you guys, if you only knew. He's so sweet in that smile. He was kind of a troublemaker when he first started. He had a lot of ideas, and Leslie's not here, but she could probably corroborate that. We had to talk him out of a few of them. First of which?
The first of which was he wanted to sue the Kiwanis Club for emotional damages.
Seems like a lot. And then?
Well, there was also the replace the paddle raise with binding arbitration.
I mean, we have the 4-way test for that. It seemed a little heavy-handed, a little power hungry.
Absolutely. And then, well, then there was this one. They require all fines to be paid in cash, check, or briskets. It's actually
We like that one.
That was pretty good, actually.
Can we keep that one?
Absolutely.
Tim, Gil, we want to keep that one. And then we had, he loves his walk-up songs, and some of them just didn't quite hit the mark, and we had to kind of coach him on that one.
So we had this one. Sounds nice. Yeah.
Starship, Enterprise. Starship sounds nice. Enterprise. What do you want to pair that with?
He wanted to pair it with the Enterprise Leadership Conference. All the kids, they got so excited. They thought they're going to go get to see rockets and hang out, with Elon Musk. And, well, that's not what they got. What they got was a Silmar and a bunch of string. It's just...
I mean, it's better than Trust Falls, but
Yes.
we had to change that song.
And then there's this one. Everyone loves this song, but...
And what did he want to pair that with?
The Downtown Development Committee. Oh my gosh. Which the New York Rotary really loved. And then the rejected walk-on songs for the Lee Weimer's Emerging Artists.
These has no words. Just play it. Oh, she's emerging.
The fifth Beatle.
Yeah.
And that was nothing compared to the murals.
His projects for the year, that he had his big mural project, and he didn't quite get those right either.
No, he didn't. I mean, the first one wasn't terrible, but Boot, Scoot, and Boogie.
And a little homage to the Saddle Rock in San Jose. It was good, but he kept pushing that country agenda, and I could tell by the polite applause in the room, you guys weren't that into it, but you indulged him. So we rejected that one. And
then there was this. Mount Rotary. It's just...
The 4-way enforcers, always looking down on us. We said, no, it's not a good idea. But then, as we heard earlier...
The one we heard earlier, the one where nobody finished their lunch. I mean, it is San Jose. It is.
It might be the only thing of significance we have to contribute.
It goes with his theme,
yeah.
so...
and other issues you had, you work for the DA's office. You've got like the crime prevention unit here and solving cold cases, and yet you couldn't solve this one.
He couldn't solve, second week of Rotary, his sign was stolen? Everybody, and I mean everybody here knows what happened to that sign. I can't believe you couldn't figure this out. It upsets me. I knew from the beginning you couldn't figure it out. But we all know where it went. Yes, where does all the signs go in San Jose?
Especially the stolen ones.
All the stolen signs, they all end up here with
Bill Schroe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Rosen, you know what to do. Bill Schroe's in the back.
He's right there.
Like that. And then, finally, you had a really good year. You're great, but this little tyrannical side of you just kept coming up. You wanted to end every meeting with this.
His exit song.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay in my jurisdiction.
Howdy, partner.
See ya, partner.
All right, next up is Karen Sununu Towery with perhaps a final Did You Know segment.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same process.
Thank you. Hey, Matt, thank you so much for letting me share some Rotary history this year. I really appreciated that. And it was a terrific year and a memorable year. So I thank you for that. You look ridiculous.
And nervous.
Okay, well, As you all know, debunking is a long-time tradition at Rotary. And so recently I was reading the Mercury News from June 25, 1947. And I'd like to read the article to you. Today's San Jose Club Rotary program at Hotel St. Clair, humorous in nature, devoted to debunking President James C. Wagner and his successor, William E. Williams, both of whom will be absent. So, Matt, you and Tim weren't that smart. No, it was a great year. And I don't care what Tim Gill says, it was fabulous. So, what I thought I'd like to share with you is what you might not know about Matt Breaker as a prosecutor and as a friend. I had the honor of working with Matt for a few decades at the district attorney's office. And I'm just going to share one story I have, but hopefully after you hear this, you'll feel that you know him a little bit better. Atascadero State Hospital is an all-male, maximum security forensic institution that houses mentally ill men who have been committed to that psychiatric facility by the courts. Matt and I had an occasion to travel to Atascadero together. And once we're there, a very serious briefing takes place. This is not a prison. The committed men are referred to as patients, and they're treated like patients. They are actually allowed to walk around freely. They're wearing khaki clothes. And by the way, we were told we could not wear any khaki before we went, for obvious reasons. And at one time, this was the world's largest facility for the criminally insane. Okay, we were briefed on many of these items. We were told about the patient-on-patient homicides. You're laughing at that? We're getting even more insights than I thought. The patient-on-staff violence. In 2012, Cal OSHA found that Atascadero Hospital staff suffered an average of 10 patient-caused injuries each month. Is that? I remember. 90% of the people there are considered violent. We were told about some of the famous patients, like serial killer Edmund Kemper and Manson family member Tex Watson. We were briefed on what to do in a hostage situation. We were shown the emergency buzzers that line the walls and how to operate them. And finally, we were each given a personal alarm, and we were to wear that in case of imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury. And so as we took off on our walk, I was sad, I was a little bit scared, I was very apprehensive, and I was happy that I was there with my friend Matt, my coworker, my friend. And I looked over, and I know he saw the fear in my eyes. And you know what he said to me? Every man for himself.
And now, it's a Rotary News Update with Sean O'Kane and Sal Bizzarro.
I know. And we're so close to you. No touching. No touching. to a great start.
Oh, yes. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rotary Weekday Update. I'm Sean O'Kane.
And I'm Sal Pizarro.
Good afternoon, everyone. We have breaking news. We are tracking a very interesting story coming out of San Jose, California, about a county prosecutor, Matthew Breaker, and his questionable methods as a prosecutor and as president of the Rotary Club of San Jose. Mr. Breaker is known around the courthouse for two things: loving country music and being extremely fabulous with 3 snaps up, which honestly makes him look less like a prosecutor and more like a bouncer at a Nashville Applebee's. Sal?
Sean, it's been mentioned that Matt Breaker is follically challenged, but actually, Matt being bald helps in court because jurors can see their own reflection and reconsider their life choices. We've been told his head shines so brightly, in the courtroom, the sketch artist just draws a small sun wearing a tie.
Regarding his many questionable courtroom practices, he's been seen playing video games and listening to country music in the courtroom during a trial, which has been seen as totally irresponsible. However, his favorite video game is Grand Theft Tractor. Sal?
Coworkers say Matt tries to bond with juries by referencing country lyrics during arguments. I guess nothing reassures 12 strangers like a prosecutor saying, as Luke Bryan once said, and because of his love of country music, his friends say his dream is to someday combine his passions by prosecuting a case at a county fair.
That's interesting, Sal, because he's also been quoted in saying in retirement, his goal is to own a Bass Pro Shop. Apparently, his wife, Sid, is also very concerned that her husband doesn't have that many friends and says he regards his closest friend as a raccoon named Bob. Sal?
And now, District Attorney Jeff Rosen is concerned that Matt Breaker's obsession with country music and that lifestyle is affecting how he represents the DA's office and image. He's been seen whining and dining certain Rotary members, such as Steve Ellenberg and Brian Adams, to curry favor and vote to recognize him as the best Rotary president ever. That tactic did not work because Matt thinks fine dining is going to the local Chevron station for a meal. Steve and Brian weren't having any part of this rouse and reported him to Rosen, not as a questionable prosecutor, but just a guy with bad taste. Sean?
That's right, Sal. Talk about bad taste. Mr. Breaker thinks classical music is the kid playing the banjo in the movie Deliverance.
And now we go to our roving reporter, Matt Robin, to talk about the missing applause sign that was so-called stolen. Matt?
This is Rotary Club of San Jose field reporter Matt Robin coming to you live from the Santa Clara County Government Center. I have just left meetings with District Attorney Jeff Rosen and Chief Paul Joseph of the San Jose Police Department. Think back to August. What happened? A sign went missing. It said applause. It said on the air. Where did it go? We don't know. We probably never will. Well, here's what they have to say.
Matt, I must say I was very flattered that you sponsored me to become a new Rotarian. Now, however, I have learned that I think the real reason you asked me to join is to help in the search for this very valuable sign that was stolen at the beginning of your tenure. I feel cheated. I feel used.
Matt, I want you to know that we will leave every stone unturned. We will spare every expense to do absolutely nothing to return this meaningless, pointless object to you.
Thank you so much, Matt. Wait a minute, Sal, this just in. It appears that there will be an investigation on Matt Breaker and his excessive fines to Rotary members. That's right. Apparently, he doesn't run meetings, he runs a low-level municipal revenue system. Matt Breaker has fined so many Rotary members, the IRS said, quote, "Hey, save some for us." And at this point, joining Rotary is less service about self and more about Venmoing Matt directly. Sal.
That's right, Sean. Every Wednesday, Matt says, "Welcome to the meeting. That'll be $5. Honestly, the biggest fundraiser in Rotary is Matt Breaker. Wait. Breaking news, Sean. I've heard Matt Breaker wants to rename the Seeds of Peace Monument to Peace, Love, and Livestock.
That is truly sad. And finally, Matt Breaker's missing applause sign was found in his bedroom above his headboard, still flashing "It's showtime," applause, and boo. You can draw your own conclusions.
That's it for us. That's it for us on Rotary Weekday Update. I'm Sal Pizarro.
And I'm Barbara Stanwyck. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.
Helping to relaunch our almost past president now is Steve Ellenberg.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a
That's right. This has been a fakakta debunking so far, and we're going to just turn it up a notch. And for those of you who don't know what fakakta means in Yiddish, exactly what it sounds like. All right, Matt. We all know how much pleasure you get introducing new members, and thought it would be fun to reintroduce Matt to the club. But before I do that, I want to say you've been a great friend. You have been a great friend this year, and I really appreciate it. Okay, enough of that fakakta nonsense. I want to assure everyone that everything I talk about is entirely factual and will be shown by evidence. No make-believe on this one. First, we're going to do some fun facts about our dear president. Mr. Fine. He set a Rotary president record for number of Rotarians fined for not wearing a Rotary pin. In a Rotary first, this was one of my favorite moments, he fined not one, but 2 guests for not wearing Rotary pins. You better watch this guy, Rosen, because he then enforced the fine against the guest at a local farmer's market the following Saturday. And everyone look at that photo. That's from the website. You know, you can just go on the Rotary roster and you'll notice something. I'm going to show you something else. This is the membership book for the Rotary Club. This guy's been hiding in plain sight the whole fakakta year. What do you see?
I don't have my glasses.
And let me just show you something. There's Ellenberg. What do you see?
I'm not sure. Yes, very impressed.
That's a gift.
Thank you.
All right, we also, oops, where did that go?
That's right, Catherine.
Oh, hold on. I just want to point out that his sponsor was Karen Sununu Tauri, who is also his past president, member of the board, his frequent meeting contributor, the executive producer, and his shadow president. All right, so we're going to play the either or game right now, and we're going to get that blood pumping. Everyone stand up. I've got a few either or questions. See if I have enough time for a special one. I think I do. All right, the first one, which did you enjoy more? Matt's term as president or Karen's second term as president? It was a trick question. Everyone can remain standing. Same thing. All right, second one. Country music? Or, my God, if Tim Gill plays country music, I don't know if I'll make it to another Rotary meeting. Country music.
Country music.
All right, if you didn't say, for those of you who said country music remains standing, everyone who wants something else can sit down. I got to say, when I wrote this, I figured it's going to be down to 0 by the end, but I didn't figure it this quickly. All right. The next one. In commemorating the achievements of women during Women's History Month, would you choose a song that is written and performed by an iconic woman-led band like Heart, or a song written and performed by two old men about a fictional woman? Now let's see how Matt dealt with this. First, dealing with Heart.
That's right. Catherine Vanderbilt, chair of ELC, give it up. First of all, I have to say this walk-up music is very instructive this year. And now to find out that Catherine is a Queen fan, very nice.
This was hard.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Now let's see what he said about where he gives the answer here.
Let's see. It's Women's History Month, so I'm going to send you out with something on point. We're going to go classic. We're going to go Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson with "She's a Good-Hearted Woman," and with that, our meeting is a wrap.
Okay. If you think that the appropriate way to celebrate Women's History Month is "A Good-Hearted Woman" by Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings, stay standing. God, even your parents are sitting down. All right, everyone stand up for one more. He's got no one standing. We'll see if anyone stands for this one. All right, next, either or, a beautiful rotary pin celebrating world peace and understanding. That's one. Or a false accusation. And let's see what Matt said.
Oh, I wanted to give a shout out. We got some big dogs in the house here. Is Steve Ellenberg in the house? No, he's not. Well, of course I did the inspection, and Ellenberg, I wish he was here. Ellenberg, he's got something on the lapel there. Now, it's a little blurry. To me, it looks like a Cal Bear pin, which seems in line, not really a rotary. I'm going to leave it to his conscience, and when he's back in the building, we'll take care of business, if you know what I mean.
All right, all of you who said a false accusation remain standing. Look at it, a lot of false accusation people here. All right. I think we can all agree that despite Matt's poor taste in music, borderline misogyny, and accuse first, investigate later mentality, President Matt has done a fabulous job carrying out Karen's second term. Let's give him that traditional ovation.
And to close out, a highlight reel to Matt's year created by Hal Hendrickson and original music by Jay Alexander and
Hello, Rotarians and guests. Come on in and take a seat. Showtime is about to start.
In San Jose, where the street lights glow and the heart winds a real live blow, there's a man who walks with a steady hand, trying to do right in a complicated land. 25 years in the courtroom light, standing for the truth, standing for what's right. When the cases get heavy and the nights run long, he's the kind of man that keeps his county strong.
Suspense is killing us. Sorry. Houston, we have a problem. Can we get some technical assistance here? I swear this is not... Wait, you're going the wrong way!
Oh, this is Mad Breakers Town, where justice stands its ground. With a cowboy heart and a lawyer's mind, he's the kind of man you're grateful to find. From the cold case files to the break of dawn, he keeps on carrying on. Yeah, Rotary's proud to gather around. Mad Breakers Town. Head of homicide, he's seen it all. The hardest cases and the toughest calls. Cold case unit officer shootings too, doing the hard work few are called to do. And compassion rides right by his side, even when the sorrow's hard to hide. He knows the law, but he knows pain, and he's walked folks through the pouring rain. Oh, this is Mad Breakers Town, where justice stands its ground. With a cowboy heart and a lawyer's mind, he's the kind of man you're grateful to find. Two-time winner, tried and true of that Minard Award he earned fair and through. Yeah, Rotary's proud to gather around. Mad Breakers Town. From Washington to Santa Clara law, he built his life on what he believed and saw. And when the world gets dark and the truth feels thin, he's the kind of man who will walk right in. We sit beside him and Bill and Max, a good home life that keeps him on track. He's fought for justice, but he's held on tight to the things that matter when he turns out the light.
One of the big events for the year is participating in the Veterans Day Parade. I'm excited to participate in it this year. Veterans Day means a lot to me personally.
In 2017, the whole world watched a hard-earned case and a line was crossed. He brought conviction where it had to be for Michael Tyree and accountability. No grandstanding, just grit and grace, a steady soul in a hard-earned place. And every person in that Rotary Hall knows some men still answer the call.
Oh, you're gonna see a shimmy, shimmy, shake, and all that jazz. Oh, I'm gonna shimmy till my garters break, and all that jazz.
Oh, this is Mad Breakers Town, where justice stands its ground. With a faithful heart and a fearless way, he's been giving his life to this work each day. From the halls of law to his family name, he serves with honor, not for fame. Yes, San Jose's proud to gather around. Mad Breakers Town. So raise a glass and let it be known for the seeds of good that a good man sown. President of Rotary, respected all around. Here's to Mad Breakers Town.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. Thank you. The debunking committee did not disappoint, so thank you, Jason, and to everyone who participated in that. Just a quick comment before we get Tim Gill up here. I just want to echo again what I said in the email I sent out to the club. It has been an absolute honor and privilege to lead this club this year. And what made it so fabulous was all of you. Every week when we come into this meeting, the energy that I feel in this room, and I hope you all feel, it's truly infectious to get out there and make a difference in the community. So thank you to all of you for making it such a successful year. And I would also say, you know, one of the things that I think makes our club so vibrant is that every year we get a new person to take the podium, new leadership, new energy, new ideas, new focus, and I'm looking forward to a fabulous year. So, Tim Gill, let's do this. I will now give him the presidential pin that he will wear. Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, President Tim Gill!
Okay, that was one of the best debunkings I've ever seen. You know, I was feeling a little nervous about it, but I really felt nervous after that. Matt did such a great job as president. I mean, Karen Sununu-Towery did a great job. So anyway, please note, don't show up here next week. You will be very lonely. There is no meeting here next week. But please join me for the Red, Rose, and White Parade on July 4th to celebrate our country's 250th birthday. There will be thousands of spectators lining the parade route, which will make it very fun and festive. And I have some special Rotary hats here if you do show up. These are really good quality hats for the first 30 people. Afterwards, as Matt said, we're going to have some refreshments at Sarah Janikin's house. Also later that day, the San Jose Giants games for fun, food, drinks, fellowship, and the fireworks extravaganza. You don't want to miss it. We can't guarantee that we're going to be doing this every year, so you really may want to show up for this event. And don't miss our meeting on July 8th. Our speaker is Russ Baker, an award-winning investigative journalist, author, and publisher. The talk title is The Story Behind the Story. And mark your calendars for August 12th, where we will have an off-site meeting at the San Jose Giants game. Please give me a show of hands. Are people interested in going to a San? Okay, great, then we'll do it. That's going to be a really fun day playing hooky from work. So on my first meeting, we're going to have a 250th wine celebration, courtesy of Bert George. The Symphony of San Jose is going to be playing patriotic music. And I'll be sharing my plans for the year. So if I don't see you at the 4th of July parade or the game, have a wonderful 4th of July, and this meeting is now adjourned.